Never dropping off, man. I mean, he can be inconsistent at times, but he's always going to be one of those tier one players. And when he's really backed against the wall, I feel like I've said that too much, but it kind of is true. He's definitely going to be a very aggressive player. And Miles, when push comes to shove, Nimble's always been one of those players to really step it up when needed.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see him do that in this series. He was crucial to the victory in their 6-0 in the final match of the first winner bracket final game. Nimble was 100% one of the absolute key players in that one in their 6-0 they had there on Throwback SnD. But we'll see if they can bring the same kind of thunder here in retaliation. Game 2 of the grand finals, baby. It is MINDFREAK up against Tainted Minds. Tainted Minds coming through the winners bracket, so we need to see MINDFREAK win 2 best of 5s. They're 1 game up here in the first series so far, so they only need 2 more before it's back to even Stevens.
At the absolute bare minimum, Miles, they need to win 6 maps. After a very long day, a very long 3 days of competition for both teams, this is going to be, quite the marathon. And even at its shortest, we're still going to be here seeing a lot of action from MINDFREAK.
Dude, this is a tantric COD marathon for the boys in MINDFREAK. Do they have the stamina to hold out until the end?
I haven't been trained in that. I'm a little worried for the stamina in the end, and I'm not sure if they can hold out either. We shall see, but MINDFREAK may just explode out of the gates here against Tainted Minds. But Tainted Minds are the ones who won the winners bracket final. We talk so much about MINDFREAK. Again, we need to show some love to Tainted Minds and credit where credit is due. They may just topple the champions here at MINDFREAK. Don't forget, the last time we saw these two teams play a search and destroy, it was 6-0 to Tainted Minds.
That's a huge scoreline. Really, that's pub stomp level of scoreline, and it really felt that way. MINDFREAK now going into this one, Josh. Look, as you said, they have to win so many games. And this search and destroy is just one of many. I mean, if they can keep up the pace, if they can keep up the energy, they can make that dream happen. And if anyone can do it, it's the boys in blue, MINDFREAK. Make some noise in the crowd if you want to see a MINDFREAK victory. If you want to see TM, make some noise as well. Let's blow the roof off of ESL Sydney. This has been an insane event so far, Josh. Grand finals are going nuts. I'm ready to blow up. Don't know about you, but I think a nap is required.
Dude, I mean, we're going to need something. I don't know what. We're going to be seeing Nimble and Excite both traded kills at the beginning here. 3v3. There was one hiding in the bars. Sometimes, people get a little bit violent up in bars, and you can see Tainted Minds are definitely one of those ones swinging. You see here, Buzzo's going to be catching one, but he's going to be left all alone, and this is a little bit of deja vu. And you can see there, it's, what, they say deja vu is a change in the Matrix, and MINDFREAK seem to be stuck in it, and Tainted Minds are the agents coming for their demise.
Dun 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 dun. That music was so good, man. The Matrix, what a good film, Josh.
It was a great
Speaking
film.
of the Matrix, that was a nice slow motion kill there from Nimble, winning that first round for Tainted Minds. They're 1 up on the board. How are MF going to answer back? Let's see how they break this one off. Stick this one. Who do you want to start with, Josh? You want to go with? Let's go with Zeus. Zeus.
Well,
how TM play this looks like a 2-2 split.
I would agree with you any other time, but we were chatting about Nimble just before, and with the bomb carrier and being 3-0, I wanted to just see how he's going to play this. But look at this, very slowed down. I actually now want to completely change sides and have a look at Buzzo, who's watching over bridge, just trying to get some kind of view on Tainted Minds, and he's going right back into Graves, hopefully not digging his own while he's there. It's Tainted Minds taking their time to move up. And yeah, I mean, Nimble's going to be moving slowly over towards B, and MINDFREAK all stacked up on A. No one's going to be down here, so Nimble, he doesn't know it yet, but he should be in a great position. But here, Shox is. He realizes no one's watching over B. A is now swarmed by the rest of his team. He should be expecting the B plant any second, and watch these blue arrows converge on B as soon as the bomb is planted. Oh, shots ringing out. Beautiful awareness from the Tainted Minds players. Let's see how they collapse here. Dens, he's going to be in bike shop. Excite's pushing out over onto the plat and outside of bar. Now the defuse needs to happen. Fighter's going to pick up the first kill on damage, dropping down to the low street. Fighter Excite is now going to be pushing in there. Lots of shots, and he does pick up the kill. Fighter gets another one as well. That means it's going to be Zeus all left alone, and he's taken down as well. We're going to be seeing Fighter. He should be getting the defuse. He's got the most kills. In fact, it is going to be Shox to get that defuse, and now we're going to be seeing MINDFREAK tie things up here in this search and destroy.
Such an interesting round. It was a 3-man push towards A, but the bomb was going to B from Nimble. And then when TM, they moved out, they managed to MINDFREAK took the bait and all 4 players moved towards A, but then Shox, ever vigilant, such a heads-up play, went back towards B, and he caught the glimpse of those players there. And then there must have been a sale on in the bike shop or something, because all of them were just huddled up in there checking out the prices on those funny little Lycra tops you see those guys wearing on the side of the road. I'll never understand why people love cycling so much, but hey, that's just me on a round 3, Josh.
Maybe Scrism stole all their bikes and now they're going to be going in there going for more. You know, that might be a possibility. I'm only kidding, Scrism. I love you, man. MINDFREAK versus Tainted Minds. We're into round number 3 here. Championship Grand Final. Round number 3, Buzzo. He's going to be the bomb carrier this time. Switching things up here over in MINDFREAK. And, Miles, what's Buzzo's score?
He's still got no kills, Josh.
Okay, thanks for that. Just thought I'd go for a pulse check. Fighter, he's got that Erad pushing out of the lobby. He might spot one if he keeps going. Gets 1, gets 2 as well. Fighter taking down both Nimble and Damage. MINDFREAK in a great position to get 2 back-to-back. But Dens, he's yet to get a kill himself, and he's teaming up with Zeus. This is a mean combo here for Tainted Minds, and they can push out a lot of damage on MINDFREAK, but of course, MINDFREAK with a huge advantage. The numbers are definitely stacked against Tainted Minds.
Oh, Fighter, absolutely flawless from him. He may have actually got both of those kills, Josh. I think that was probably an ace from the young man. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it was. Fighter, you absolute savage, man. That's a full ace.
It is, and you know that obviously means working towards those streaks as well.
Yeah, he's not going to be far off of that one. And is he running camo for his team? I'm not sure, or at least reactive. So we'll have a quick look at that one. Yeah, he's not too far for that reactive as well. So that was a really big play. 125 away from that, from the Trinity rocket, and that was a really big win for MINDFREAK there. Tainted now on offense. We'll have a look at Nimble, see what he does with that bomb. Totally different strategy this round. Looking for a very strong 3-man stack through mid. We've got 1 player there on the scaffolding. Shots going out. Dens and Zeus win their respective fights, and that's going to be a 2-man advantage to the boys in green. MINDFREAK now on the back foot. They're going to plant their bomb, Josh, and make a play happen.
Indeed they are. I love this back and forth action, Miles, you know. I mean they're down 2-4, and now they take out Dens, and Dens obviously was the biggest threat, and it seems like they're really... It could be just coincidence, Miles, but Dens seems to be dying a lot first, and it looks like he's being targeted. If I didn't know better by MINDFREAK, it could just be positioning, but... You know, they're doing so well. Fighter, although he's out of this series after 3 rounds, nearly the end of the 4th, he's already got 6 kills up. This is going to be a nail-biting finish here. The long-range Erad, not good enough, and Tainted Minds entering back after MINDFREAK eliminated there. K-Bar probably would have been a little bit better as Nimble had here, and he finishes it off with a hell of a 2-piece.
I wanted Nimble to pick up the pieces as he did there. That was nothing like the Nimble of the first series winners bracket final. That was glorious shots. Snapped straight onto Cody to excite as he flew through the air there. Jetpack out. Erad, he got the hits in, but at that range, it's a very, very tough fight to win. He just checked left for a second. He went full right, hoping the player would be in the corner, but it didn't quite work out for him. Now, watching on board with MINDFREAK on the offense. We've got 3 stacked towards A. Oh man, it's all going down. Here we go, Josh. There's going to be a huge melee happening on A. It's 2 kills apiece for both sides. Buzzo is all alone. He's been completely wiped out. MINDFREAK now is just 1-man. Nades are perfect. They've got the tags. They know he's going to be there, and you can see them like sharks in the water. The blood has been smelt. They're going to hunt this player down. It's a 2v1 situation. Tainted can't lose this as long as they stack up and go for the trade. How is this one going to go? Buzzo wisely backing up. He wants to find some form of tactical advantage. And look, he's running that war fight. He's got Scavenger now. He's actually got his lethal grenade back. He still has got his tactical, the jammer in his back pocket. Brilliant stuff from Buzzo. You know, his teammates died, but what a sacrifice it was.
And the way Tainted Minds are moving, they obviously didn't know that the bomb was dropped over near A, and Buzzo with a great advantage now. When I say advantage, it actually may work against him. Buzzo versus Dens. Dens spots him. Shots out with that Erad though. Buzzo's going to know exactly where he is. Chasing him there. He's hungry for it. You mentioned a shark. He smells blood. Dens now moving out. Oh man, it's going to be one way or the other. This really is a 50-50 chance. Oh, and here we go. Dens spots him. Buzzo, will he get the turn? They know where each other is. Buzzo goes out to challenge. He needed the kill, Miles. Dens challenges, picks up the kill. As I said, that could have went either way.
Yeah, solid round from Buzzo. He was in a very, very tough spot. I mean, MINDFREAK, they obviously didn't gamble on the fact that absolutely everyone from Tainted was going to be pushing bridge as well. And when it all went down to it, it was a big win from Tainted on the trade front. Look, sometimes the stocks aren't exactly in your favor. It was Wall Street over on that bridge, Josh. Stocks flying, people trading everything. And Buzzo, he wound up bankrupt all alone in that exchange.
Yeah, I mean, Tainted Minds are the, you know, the Jordan Belfort of Wall Street. You know, they seem definitely to be the Wolves in this scenario as they're ahead 3-2. Dens, objective carriers, Nimble and Zeus are both on 5 kills apiece and both have their payload ready. You're going to have an FTL jump here for Zeus as he's picking up the kill. And over here, you've got an active camo for Nimble as well. Damage and Zeus both picking up kills, which means Excite left all alone. A 1 versus 4. This is going to be a true ace if he can take it, but when he's tagged up like that, he's not going nowhere. Tainted Minds had his number. He's called out. And Tainted Minds are going to put their order in at the deli. I don't know. I heard number called out. That's what I went for.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. You like that, Miles?
Could have been at the.
Could have been delivered better.
Could have been at the DMZ, or what do we call it, Services New South Wales. So we call it in Sydney. Number 24. And you go down and you get your license. You know the place. You been there?
Yeah, I've been there, man.
I'm still a tourist, really, but I've had to do it a few times. Here we go. 4 rounds to 2. Tainted Minds in the lead. They're 1 game away now from match point. Stick this one off with Shocks. He's been having a good run so far. Fighter been the hero for MINDFREAK, 7 and 4 with some very clutch kills. Nimble and Zeus on the other side of the board, both going 6 and 3, 6 and 4 respectively. Now this is very typical of MINDFREAK. Early plant, very, very aggressive, going to force the play to happen, and it looks like it is going to go down. Fighter, though, he has got no idea. There's players on the other side of those doors, and if they can hear him knocking, that's not a call he wants to answer. Still with Shocks. Nades out, no one's dead yet. But there's definitely going to be, the plant now is going to force the hand of Tainted. They need to make something happen. They've got 30 seconds now. Shots out. Zeus gets dropped early on there. Fighter winning that one. Fighter now continuing the run. Beautiful kills on Nimble as well.
Fighter was the bomb carrier in previous rounds. He dropped the bomb and decided to carry the team instead. 9 and 4, 2-kill streak as well. And you can see here, Dens left the only one alive here on Tainted Minds. He's going to start going to work. Picks up the clutch kill. Goes for a second as well. But it is going to be Fighter still carrying the team in yet another SnD. And MINDFREAK are not out of this yet. Tainted Minds, I feel, are the superior squad on this search and destroy, but they don't have the one and only Fighter.
X Factor right there. He's got that special something. 4-3. MINDFREAK's bringing it back. Oh, look, Fighter, man. If he had given Dens like a second longer, if he was just out of position, that'd have been another kill.
What's the TV show where they hit the buzzer and the chair turns around? Like, I think it's The Voice.
Yeah,
look, I'm hitting that buzzer. I'm turning around for Fighter. Definitely want his number, that's for sure. Now, well, that sounded a little bit, yeah, well, why not? I want his number. Come on, let's be friends, Fighter. Dan's is going to be putting this bomb down for Tainted Minds. It's planted. All players are up. The camo's been activated. Who's that going to be right there?
Nimble.
Let's have a quick look. It was Nimble. Nimble, he picked up 1. That was Fighter who got dropped. Let's have a quick look how Shocks is going to react to this with that bomb planted. He needs to get the defuse. He needs to take down 4 very mean and very angry Tainted Minds players. You can see he's got his teammate running point for him. That's going to be Buzzo. Nades inside of the bedroom. He tags one up and he's dropped. Now it's down to Excited Shocks. Excite made clutch up here. He's the hero for MINDFREAK and he does get the clutch defuse. That's going to be leaving MINDFREAK tying things up. It doesn't matter if your team dies. You can be the hero that defuses the bomb.
MINDFREAK were down a man in that round, and Tainted went completely 4-man to the market. There must have been something going down, Josh. The fresh apples had just come in, and they were hungry for him because there was no need for them all to leave the bomb site. And then in comes sneaky MINDFREAK. Easy peasy diffuses for them. Fighter now still 450. He's got that Scarab. He's got his reactive armor if he needs it. He's going 8 and 5. He's been having a great run so far. Nimble gets the first blood. He actually gets 2 on Shocks and Excite. They're both going to go down. Fighter and Buzzo last 2 alive. Fighter going 10 and 5 though. Don't rule him out just yet. The man is having an absolutely savage game so far. Oh, here comes the peak. He's in the middle of the street just jumping up and down as Buzzo. He's fearless. Absolutely fearless. Doing a lot better than he has been doing in previous SnD rounds. Tied up 4-4 right now. They do not want to concede. That is going to be match point at 5.
Just watching Fighter here as well on the mini-map, working his way around the dancing around Tainted Minds. Plays spots 2, gets one in the back as well. That's going to be 2 big kills to tie things up in the player count. Fighter 12 and 5, while the closest player to him on his team is actually Buzzo on 3 kills. Buzzo is actually able to get the bomb as well, and Fighter still going for shots, and both of these guys working towards A, but here we go. Damage, the hero that Tainted Minds need. Watch this kill cam, because that was redonkulous plays. Tainted Minds 1 round away for victory. I thought that was going to be the fairy tale. Even gets the snap in there as well. Damage trying to now step up into this double D combos. He and Dens going nuts. Man, I can't help but feel for Fighter. Like, you know, he's got a bad back. This has been a lot of heavy weight he's carrying. Buzzo's a big boy, but I mean, at least he's stepping up in this one. Look at how vastly spread these KDs are. I mean, KDs aren't everything, especially in a search and destroy, but fighter, it definitely says something mean about his gameplay. It's huge.
Big stack from all the boys in green. You saw those little cheeky ninjas flying through the tree lines. That was some Naruto gear right there. Zeus gets the first kill on Excite. That's going to be the first blood. MINDFREAK down now. Tainted on match point. This will tie them up in the series if they can get this.
Just having a look here at how they're maneuvering. Shox is going to be coming up into the market. He's at the top market, nading out over to Graves. Dens, he's going to get this bomb down, and you can see Fighter's the closest to him. Fighter trying to get the kill, and he does get the reactive armor kill. Has to back up as he hits his 13th kill of the game, and he ties up the player count. Got to watch Shox though as he's moving out towards that tank. There is going to be a player there. Spots him, shots ringing out. He's going to be challenging here. And there's a couple of players all around him. He fires forward. Fighter's going to be with him, backs him up. They trade out kills. Fighter drops. It's all up to Buzzo. 1v2. He works, gets one. Can he clutch up on the last player? He needs to get the defuse as well. 15 seconds left. This is going to be a hard fight. I actually want to watch this from Den's point of view. Den spots him. He knows he's there. This is going to be too hard for Buzzo. He needs to go to the fuse. Easy kill for Den. Tainted Minds take out the search and destroy to tie up this best of 5, 1-1. And I must stress, Tainted Minds only need to win one series here. So this means they are 2 maps away from being the CWL Sydney Open 1 champions here. Wow, what a series it has been.
Man, you can't fault that gameplay from Dens. He forced the 1v1 against Buzzo. Buzzo doing an amazing job of tying that one, catching that player from Tainted off guard. But look, man, Dens, he went